So we're in Fresno, California. We just finished installing a Rinnai water heater. You can see the model number sitting right here on the side, model number RL94. That's what we proposed. And then the full model number, the REU VC2837 FFUD US. Anyways, and the serial number right there. So this guy, you're going to register this to get your warranty going. And so that's the model number and serial number. They've got a card right here. It tells you where to go. So you can see Rinnai.us product registration, and you know, you could certainly mail this in if you would like. It's easier just to go online, give them all your contact info, street address, full name, phone number, all that. Give them the model number and get your warranty going. Because I believe the RL series, like we talked about, they extend the labor because you have the isolation valve kit that came with it. It's installed, and you register it within 30 days, and they go from 1 year labor to 5 years labor. So do get this registered right away. So anyways, you can see 199,000 BTU. You don't need any further work done. The reason why is all these homes out here had a tankless water heater installed. They were the Ream. This one failed. Old hole in the wall right here. That's going to be patched by a dash man to get that repaired. Just too low. It's hitting you right in the face. I mean, I'm staring right at it. And so that was where the old one was. It was mounted real low to the floor. There's our new vent sitting up there, and so that's for the Rinnai. We're 2 foot from the soffit. We're about 30 inches, 36 inches from the soffit vent, which is code. You need to be minimum 2 feet away. So we are, and it's above. I mean, you know, if you're 6'4", you might be staring at that. I mean, I'm 5'6", and it's about at 7 foot. You know, so you'd have to be really tall to have a problem. Anyways, it's code. We got the old copper line was, you can see it was stuffed all the way in the wall. It was, as a matter of fact, if you activated it, it was draining down stucco. So we pushed it out and reconfigured it. And then, of course, you've got your condensate drain. This is a non-condensing unit, but because we spoke with the Rinnai, and they said, you know what, just put a drain on it. I mean, we don't really care. It's got it's built right into the collector, and so you just put a loop in there and run it down. So we went ahead and did that for you as well, even though it's a non-condensing unit. Just in the event, if you get moisture anywhere from that vent, it's stainless steel on the inside, plastic on the outside. If anything drains down to this collar, then it's going to go here, and it's going to drain out this tube. We got you a nice trap. It's about 6 inches, so that water will sit in here. You know, that water will always sit right here to here if you get any collection. And once you get enough, you know, water, it's going to finally it's going to loop around and go down and out if you get any at all. I'm not saying you will get water, but if you do, it won't end up getting down into your heater and causing damage to the heat exchanger. So, anyways, this unit comes with the Rinnai. This unit comes with the Rinnai flush kit. So you got the hot, and I guess they're made by Matsui, but they're labeled Rinnai. So hot and cold flush kit on there, which is what we talked to the homeowner about. The gas line, it was way down low. We just went ahead and turned it sideways, put your dog leg, your drip leg back in there, gave you a new shutoff valve, a new supply line up to your unit, so that's good. So gas is good. Copper line, the cold here coming in, we gave you a secondary shutoff valve. This guy right here will shut down everything to the unit. It's not required when you have the flush kit, but we like to have one on the cold side. That way, if you need to take any of this apart, you just shut it off right here instead of shutting your whole house down, so you have that. But additionally, that's a shutoff valve to the unit. This is a shutoff valve to the unit. This is where you flush it. Vinegar goes in the blue side, and then vinegar comes out the hot side down into a bucket, and we have a video to show you how to do that. Relief valve comes with the unit, and so it's pointing down. CPVC code, union, drop down, and then there's a little bit of copper stubbed out. That's what was existing. It was a big hole in the wall right here. We didn't make the hole, but we just filled it with some caulking and put a cover plate on there because it was pretty nasty looking. And then, of course, your condensate line, 1/2 inch PVC, and a little transition brass fitting right there. And then, of course, up to the tubing. So hot's tied in. Cold just has a flexible supply line on there. Corrugated stainless steel. They've run the water inside. Everything's looking good. We always mount a board on the wall just to give us a little bit of room off the wall to work instead of being tight to the wall. Cut around for your switch here, and then of course for your plug right there. This whole area behind the old water heater, it was not painted. It had been demoed back, cut open, screwed back together. It was kind of a train wreck back there, so we just took an extra piece of plywood and covered it up so it looks pretty. So now you don't have to come in and do any repairs there. So the only thing we got outside is a stucco repair. Got a guy, but he's not available until November. So what we'll do is try and see if we can get maybe someone else to come out sooner, because you don't want to get any water out there. So anyways, RL94 vented, installed, water's on, gas is on, everything looks good. Outside of that, this installation is done.